Hello, welcome to another book review. This time, Taking People With You from David Nowak. That's been one of my favorite books so far to give away. I studied about the old great one, but this one I have 3 versions in my shelf, so I always have one version available if I'm in need to get someone a line and give them a great advice, not from myself, but from a really great CEO I had in the past at KFC and Yum Brands. So book is basically for everyone who will lead people, and this goes from the highest level down to you have like one person next to you, like an apprentice or someone who you train, and it's getting your mindset right, getting the right processes in place, and follow through. Super simple, but not that easy. He starts all the things in the book with a lot of insight out of his own experience. Failures he made, and especially one big failure, which only people who are a little older will know about, and know about this, what happened there as the outside perspective, but not the inside why that happened. He was also the marketing person for Pepsi, and a responsible person for Pepsi, not just marketing. And the marketing person, but also then later responsible for products, etc. from Pepsi, and he was also responsible for Crystal Pepsi. If you want to have more and deeper insight on the story and you think that's a spoiler, I will make the marks later on so you can jump the chapter. He was responsible for Crystal Pepsi. And one part of get your mind right is to not just follow your own mind, but also take insights from other people around you. Because especially when it's workers who are working on the problem you're facing on a global scale, they probably have a better understanding about the issues with that process, what's later on, or with the product itself. And when there was conversation with the bottlers about Crystal Pepsi and the idea that there's a Pepsi with a Pepsi taste, but it's crystal clear, they were telling and shouting and giving the insight that it's not really tasting like Pepsi. There was some variance in it. And when I remember first time trying it, I think it was in a Plus supermarket. It was in Rohnstraße, I think 21, in Hagen in my hometown. A friend of mine was living there and we were meeting, playing computer games, and we went to the Plus and they had the Crystal Pepsi. And it was amazing to see that in the glass, and when you tasted it, yeah, this Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Cola, whatever you're gonna call it, but it's not Pepsi and it's not Coke. If it would be Coke, it would be weird, but it was also not Pepsi. It was something else. It's like buying a cheap brand of Coke or Coca-Cola or Cola, or we all have that issues every once in a while with the Coke thing. Do we? Leave it down in the comment section if you also know that. What is it? Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, whatever. So basically the taste was different. They were telling him and he would not listen. He pushed the product on the market, and it basically came back to them because of quality and variance in taste, etc. There was one of those major hiccups in his life, and he took the learning out of it. If people talk about an issue on your process or on your product, probably there is an issue. Listen to it, go deeper, and you can still move forward, but first address the concerns. When you have your mindset right, that you implement people, that you listen to people and move forward, already great part, you can already move on from here. And the second part, you get the processes right, you get the vision right, you get the idea right, what is it about, make it personal, that it's really like something you can relate to and also your people can relate to and understand what is the reason behind that. Like customer complaint management, what is the reason we do that, and quality of products, what is the reason things get thrown away, even they are still okay, but there's like expectation from a customer because he's paying. And last but not least, to make the follow through, to go and get all those processes you agreed on together with your teams, you developed together with your teams, and then move through with those things and make needed adjustments later down the road. Because it brings nothing and everyone is involved in the process. You then make a decision to go for a certain direction, and then people will not be listened to anymore when they already realize that it's failing because of customer feedback or their own experiences. And Crystal Pepsi was one of those examples where all this went wrong because it was part things which were completely okay, but the final product was not fulfilling the expectations. And here it is the part where, out of my experience, many companies fail, because the follow-through is being considered as we look for the mistake, but actually we are looking on the people to give them recognition, which I had a conversation with a few friends a few days ago, and also workers, and where I made a video on. But here it is really about the follow-through on this process, is to be sure that you catch every feedback you've been given on the way. And if you realize that some of the feedback is getting you back on the drawing board, then please go there. And then again get the team on board. And again then make a decision together. And when I reference now a little outside Reinventing Organizations, also a great book, why do you have to make all decisions? I mean, if there's a tie or no one wants to take it, or it's not clear and it's a gamble sort of because it's a business risk, yes, that's your job. But if it's about abilities and knowledge, get your team deeper involved. Let them make decisions, because they have to handle and live with some of the decisions being made, and they know best. And if you follow those guidelines, getting your mindset right, getting the structures in place, and then follow through, then you, with your team, moving together on all the simple steps in between, you are able to really achieve great results. And probably, David Novak is right, this is the only way to achieve great results. I think there was a nice page on this. Let me have a quick look. Yes, that's the main message, and I think he's so right with it. Taking people with you, the only way to make big things happen. If you want one of those copies, I will give one of the copies away. I will send it wherever you are in the world, from all the comments down there. I will pick one person. If it's not enough people, I will keep it for myself, so comment. And if there's the rolling a dice, I'm gonna make a video for that. And then I will send it out, and just need the address, etc. later. We can do that with Twitter, whatever. So if you watch it till here, great. You can get this book just by commenting it and on the video. And that's all from my side for today. That's my last video, I think, for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content and want to hear more about the books I'm reading and I have in my bookshelf, subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like, and see you next time.